Okay, so this is actually from a request from Ricardo, and that's the name of it. And I told him I'd come down and film it. So that's the little Calçada that goes down towards the waterfront. And up at the top, we have Aquino. Hello. We have a little Aquino Park in here. So we're gonna highlight that one first, and then we're gonna go down. And on Aquino, we have some really beautiful artwork. And then this one is our focus street right there. And we're just gonna go all the way down that way. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. By the way, this is for Ricardo. So Ricardo had a request for this particular street, and we're going to kind of follow along a little bit. And I just found something really interesting. Before we go down, basically Aquino, this is all up on the hill a little bit, and this is down towards the pier and the water, and the hill kind of goes up towards there's some seminaries and different streets up this way. And you just kind of see here, and this Aquino's kind of at the top part. And I just kind of heard kind of an interesting story. So this little building right here, I just heard that building, and there's some birds up there as well. Basically what happened is a guy just came by and just told me that that tree replaced a big tree that used to be right here, and they had to cut it down. That's our street right there. That's kind of cool. So I didn't really know that about that particular place. Anyways, that's our target street. But before we go, I just want to capture some of the coolness around here, including this interesting street. So this is at the base of our target street. To give you a little context, this street goes all the way down to San Malo, eventually Sao Paulo ruins, but basically Senado Square. And then this one is, that little one is Seminary Street, and Seminary Street goes up to, there's some churches, and there's a big seminary up that way as well. So it's called Seminary Street, Rua de Seminario. Hello. And the seminary is like right up there. And that's also at the base. So we got Seminary Street, we have Alpha, we have that one that's, sometimes they call that one Filipino Street, because there's a lot of Filipino businesses in that place. There's hairdressers, restaurants, all kinds of stuff. So they'll usually start in that area. And that's actually our target street right there. And we're going to be going down that, but I think we're going to go along this one first. So before we do, we're going to kind of drift like this way. And yeah, so they were telling me that tree replaced that tree. So that's really interesting. And we're in Aquino. And basically, we're gonna be walking down the street in a second. So we're at the top of it, of course. And we're just gonna come around real quick. And just kind of show you from up above. So that's a little preview of where we're going to be going. And I think we're going to go all the way down to the, we'll see where it comes out. Actually, you can see it right here. So there's Calçada de Francisco António, and here's a Rua de Francisco António. So we'll probably do both and just walk all the way down. So this is our Park of Aquino, and I guess what we'll do is we'll go around this way. We'll go down around in a circle. So yeah, kind of cool. Kind of really cool. So it's Calçada de Francisco António. Really small street. I think I filmed the Rua, I think. So we're gonna be going down that one now. Seminary. See, there's a Pinoy one right there. It's Filipino Tribune right there. So that Rua de Alfadega is like basically the Filipino street. You can search for it. If you search for my things and see like the Filipino street, you'll see that street. Okay, so let's go down the Calçada. and we're gonna try to do it thoroughly. Ricardo had a request because he grew up on the street. But now I wonder if he grew up on the Rua or the Calçada. Because the Calçada is quite small, but the Rua is the larger street. But we'll do both, so we're going to include both of them here. So that's the Calçada, and then that's the Rua. So Calçada, Rua. And the Rua is going to go straight down that way. So let's go down this way a little bit. And that's going to be our target street. Looks like it's going to go to the waterfront. Rua de Francisco. Huh. Patio de Pedra. So lots of cool stuff. There's some people way down the alley, so I won't go down, but looks like they're maybe getting a haircut. Looks kind of cool. I think I saw that from another video when I did Largo de Aquino. I could see it from up above. So this one is also another street that looks interesting, Praia. But our target street's going to be that one, going all the way down. So let's go see what this street looks like. So this is for Ricardo. I guess he grew up here. I thought he said Calçada, but maybe it was Rua. Calçada is like smaller street. Rua is street. So we're going to be walking all the way down this way. Looks like there's some other stuff here too. Gamboa. So Gamboa leads up into the like that one says a La Thai Spa. This one goes up towards like the Filipino street as well. So Gamboa goes up these hills. It's kind of a cool spot. La Thai Spa. Never heard of that. TV shaping. Looks like it's closed, whatever it is. Okay. Huh, there's like a lot of kind of interesting stuff everywhere. So we're going to be going down that way, but let me just kind of capture this look right here. So we were basically up there. I've walked up there so many times and I usually don't come down because there's a lot of cool stuff up there, for one. But there's also a lot of cool stuff here too. But we're gonna do it today. Oops. Okay. So let me just kind of see what we all got in here. So that's our focus right there. Rua de Francisco António. Let me get a little closer to the sign. So there we are. And you can see up there, up on the top. What's kind of interesting up there is I can see a rooftop up there. So it's amazing that that rooftop would overlook whatever it looks up there, plus down the street. So I can see like kind of a cool little space up there. One of these days I want to live in an apartment like that. Like something that's like way up at the top like that. I mean, granted typhoons would be tough, but... Okay, so we're gonna keep on walking down this way. Travessa de Francisco António. So this has the same name, but so we have our Rua and our Travessa. I think we should probably do both. So let's just kind of walk into the front, into the Travessa real quick. Got some nice artwork right here as well. Huh. The Travessa looks really cool. So we got Calçada, Travessa, and Rua. There's another rooftop up there too. So we basically got all three in here. And this particular street has a lot of artwork. I should probably film this separately. Just looks so cool. There's a mechanic shop. But we got all this kind of really beautiful artwork everywhere. kind of focus in on that real quick. That looks really cool. Wow, check that out. So you got the artwork right there, and you got some really cool rooftop up there as well. You move that up like that. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Got octopus, donut. Oh, there's the... Huh. How can I not go into here? Wow. This goes into Sunsun Park. Wow, this is Sunsun Park right here. I had no idea this is connected. There's a hotel right here as well. And then you got black and white tiles, you got a park in there. This is really kind of a cool space. Okay, and then you also got all your artwork down here too. So this is filled with artwork in this space as well. And we're gonna go back down into our Target Street here. Look at that. There's actually a lot of artwork around Sunsun Park. So I guess that artwork funnels into this one as well. Huh. I didn't know those ones were connected at all. So there's artwork all along here too, but there's a lot of it in that area as well. And then there's more artwork in here too. There's like a little bird in there as well. It's pretty cool. And they got another little Travessa in here too. Creche. So small one. Let's see. Got all kinds of cool stuff. So really cool. Yeah, so actually this street is amazing. More artwork here. Huh. I didn't expect that. I didn't know that this street, you know, I've been in that Sunsun Park and I've been up at the top there where we started at, Largo de Aquino, but I never really, I don't think I've ever walked down the street, all this artwork here. I didn't know this was like this. And the end of our street's going to be down that way. So that's going to be the end. And we're going to go down that way in a minute as well. But we did miss a little bit, so I'm just going to try to capture what I missed a little bit, because there's a viewer, Ricardo, who would love to see what the street looks like. And there's probably very specific things that he might remember. Yeah, and he was telling me they didn't, I think he kind of mentioned, he sent me a few emails, and I think he just thought, like, you know, it's just a street, right? Like nothing that special about it, you know. He's like, if I could see it, I'd like to see it. Actually, actually this is a really cool street, because he's right next to, he would have grown up right next to like that up there, so you can get up there really quick. And then you're also near Sunsun Park, so it's kind of an interesting neighborhood, to be honest. And they got this artwork in here as well. Don't worry, be happy. So, okay. Kind of see, you can also get some food here too. So that looks really good right there. That looks good. Intestines. Huh. Actually, I wouldn't mind eating there. Okay. Actually, you know, I was going to turn the camera off because I was thinking we just did the street, and then I see something like this. So actually, that's kind of interesting. Hadn't noticed that before. It's kind of cool because they're like really inclusive, right? So you got Portuguese, Looks like that could represent like American or European, China, Africa, and every kind of, like, very inclusive. It's really cool. The way it should be. Okay. So we're gonna head all the way up to I don't know what this building is. Okay, so we got a little Catholic center, so I guess this street is a little bit of a Catholic, and then actually at the top it was called Aquino, and Aquino is named after a saint. So here's another one. I guess this one is also like, so there's kind of a Catholic reference all the way down. Well, it is called Francisco Antonio. It's very Catholic. Okay. Yeah, actually, no, I think it's funny because when I think of the city, I kind of see like blocks. And what I mean by that is like I see that seminary, like where we started at, I see it as like a block, and it's kind of near like Filipino Street and San Malo, and there's, I just kind of see like that as one big block. And then I see Sunset Park as a separate block that's kind of connected, but kind of separate. And I usually kind of associate the Sunset Park up towards the Pont 16, the bridges, the piers. So now we're kind of there's the piers are over that way, and we're kind of on our main street. So this one goes all the way down. That was our focus street down this way. Just to give you a little bit of context, we're gonna walk like this. I just want to end it with Sunset Park just so I can kind of ground it and give you some reference points to where we are exactly. So we're basically on the other side of Sunset Park. Let's just walk up here like this. So yeah, there's a little alley that came up that way, and we basically are near this one. I should film in here, but actually I got some stuff I got to do today, so I cannot. But actually, just give you some context, Sunset Park, and there's a hotel right there with all the graffiti right there. So that kind of interesting because that graffiti kind of reminds me of that one over there of our target street. There's Grand Lisboa Casino up there. It's a pretty cool rooftop stuff up there. Before we end this one, we were just going to come around here and show you some other artwork. We'll just connect it with the Francisco Antonio one. I think it's kind of good that we give the reverence to Francisco Antonio because we had 3 streets there: the Calçada, the Rua, the Travessa. I haven't been in here to film for a while, but we'll just kind of add it on. But just so you kind of give some context, that's where we're at, Bocage and Pont y Horta. And there's, of course, there's a hotel right here. So it's a restaurant and then a hotel. Let's see if we can get through there real quick. Then the hotel would be right here, Hotel S. So this one is a hotel. So let me just kind of come out real quick. Then of course we got all the Sunset Park stuff. And now you can see all the artwork on this one. So we'll attach all this to Francisco. And this street is worthy of its own, and I have filmed it before. So if you want to check it out, Praça de Pont y Horta. And then of course this one is super cool. Especially get it in reference to like motorcycles and cars going by. Then we have these other little alleys like this too. So much to explore in Macau. Actually, this artwork's changed since the last time I was here. But actually, I don't have time to film today. I don't have any more time to film today. So that'll be it. Just This kind of reminds me I have to come back, get over to this area again sometime soon. There's always more to film in Macau. So much cool stuff. So our target street was over on the other side of there. There's a little alley that we went through all the way to the other side. Okay. So anyways, hope you like that one. Another little touch of Macau. A little bit of flavor for you. All kinds of cool stuff everywhere. And I wouldn't mind just grounding this by going straight over to that waterfront, because that area looks super cool. You see the water over there? So, okay. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets.